stayed a little extra.
Roberta, the setter. China, Turkey. Roberta and Jose Maria, two brilliant players for Brazil who are here in finals week as well. China is going to start in rotation 1. We talked about it as that is a rotation that they have had some success in, as opposed to 6 and 2.
Turkey also starting in rotation 1, meaning Alyssa Vargas. She gets 3 goes in the front row before she's in the back. That is a player that China needs to key in on early on and shut her down, as well as Karakurt, who will be in the pass and play outside.
Expect Karakurt, number 99 for Turkey, to receive almost every serve. Karina Renee out of Argentina, our up official. Karakurt, since moving to the left side for Turkey, because you have to have them both on the court, has received nearly every serve, at least in this finals week.
Karakurt's handled it so well, too. She's done a great job passing nails, allowing that offense to be productive.
First serve jitters are real. We see them all the time.
Especially in this big match, big moment. A lot of nerves coming in, excitement as well, sometimes that adrenaline. Get that ball sailing.
Karakurt. Pass is on the money. Outside the left, it takes a big swing right away. Vargas. Get used to it. Big high touch.
There's a question of whether Vargas was going to play today. She left that semifinal game limping afterwards. We all didn't know whether she was going to be good to go today, but by that swing, I'll tell you she's good to go.
Trouble. Little tip, Vargas picks it up. Orge back. Cebicholu. Falls down.
Good eyes by Cebicholu, seeing where the defense is for China, so far outside in their perimeter, a lot open in the center of the court.
It's very hard to drop a ball on China with their terrific defense. Has to be used judiciously. Down the line. To the middle. Absolutely, they get it going with Wang Yuan.
Beautiful set, Diao Linyu. This is exactly what we saw in that semifinal game. Even off the net, she's forcing these middle sets because she knows the importance of getting those middles established early on and how effective they can be.
Yeah, and noticing that there's a gap, right? So Dinesh was protecting the middle. They found Karakurt in the midst of traffic. Vargas with another crush.
Wang Menjian, a good spot to pick this ball up coming from Vargas, but it's difficult to control with the pace that she puts on that ball. It's hard to pop right back up.
Middle again. Success, but brought back. It's good. Go to the outside. Cebicholu shut down.
Huge stuff. Wang Yuan reading that play perfectly, knowing that Cebicholu is going to get this ball in transition. A good close to her right side and a great stop.
Yeah, Gong Xiangyu setting that up beautifully. Wang Yuan backcourt now. Brings up Yuan Xinyue. Get a touch? They do.
Cebicholu, another firecracker for this team. She can really get him going. This is one of her bread and butter shots. Even on a high ball, when she knows the blockers are set up well, she just swings high and goes right for the fingertips.
4 passers across. Now they actually 3. Yeah, they will serve receive with 4 passers across. That's a huge kill because it's going to take Vargas off that sideline. Well done by Gong Xiangyu.
So well handled on this pass, allowing that offense to work. All options available on the perfect ball, leaving the seams.
That's always the game within the game. How quickly can you get Vargas off that back line? Karakurt's going to pass everything, and that's perfect.
Shaheen gets Erdem going on that slide early on as well. So important. We talk about how often and how good these middles are at blocking, but they're an integral piece of this offense that Turkey has to establish early on.
Yu, front court setter for China. Blocking is the key to life. Big time block.
Set up so well by Shaheen, the setter, getting all the way out, taking away that shot, getting her middle involved in the play.
Yeah, Erdem just really closing it down. She had a terrific match yesterday in the win over USA. That one landing for the most part in the president of Turkey's lap of federation.
Not only will China try to establish the middle early on, but just the middle of the court in general. So they'll bring Li Yingying oftentimes on that pick.
Karakurt paying a little visit to Mehmet Akif Ustandar.
China knows they have to take away that cross-court shot from Ibar Karakurt. Great job on the setup, forcing her to hit that ball out of bounds.
There's something, Emily, for Karakurt really to know, I'm going to receive every serve in this match.
Yeah, it's a mindset you have to have as a passer. Even if you're not getting the ball every time, you want to think that you are, so you stay locked in and nothing catches you by surprise.
Just the high contact point. Yuan Xinyue with a beautiful OT kill.
Yuan Xinyue so good off of 1 foot, especially on these slide attacks. Diao Linyu, that connection between the two is so great, even when she's moved forward, just getting it in the right spot for her middle.
Diao Linyu still front court, and a serve from Yuan Xinyue.
Yuan Xinyue serves so tough to defend because it's coming at such a high contact point. She drives it nearly straight down, making it so difficult to play.
Feeding it to Ganesh. It started with a beautiful pass from Orge.
Good answer on this pass. Orge stepping in, setter on the move. Ganesh stays in that gap spot still. And even with that change in distance between the setter and the middle, still great connection.
Back again. Great dig outside to Karakurt. They're sitting right in that sharp. That's what she loves. Lefty slowed down. Karakurt coming in like a freight train. You try to go for that middle, you're going to be late on the outside.
They have Ganesh going up, jumping with the setter. She's front row. Not sure you want to worry about that too much, especially when you have Orge back row. She's picking up those setter dumps pretty well normally throughout this tournament.
Yu, back court now, and serving. Got your full pins. What a block! It was out. Chinese fans going crazy just at the power of the block.
And Li Yingying in a great spot to make this block, but Vargas using that power to get right through it.
Li Yingying deadly from the outside again. An ace serve from Karakurt.
Beautiful serve from Karakurt. What makes this so difficult is the way she hits it. It looks like a float serve, but she actually puts a little bit of top spin on it, which makes it drop right before you think it's going to.
Because the tactic is like we study, yeah? Okay, everything. Don't forget.
对吧？来防这块我们没做好，我们打过他也一样，尤其两个副攻打掉后面动作都不动。如果你这个球重心要往前，我们靠在后面能找你，你找直线，所以放开一点，然后发球再攻一下。
Time out by Bin Kai right before the 12-point mark. Again, you have to use that time out in the first 12 points, or you lose it. You get another one from 12 on. Meanwhile, we heard a tiny bit of Daniel Santarelli from Turkey saying, it's exactly what we thought, don't forget.
What that was, we don't know.
Yeah, part of it's got to be. She's still going to serve Kurt. Chevicholu. To the middle. What a bed. Nice touch by Orge, unable to contain it.
Wang Yuan stepping a little bit more toward her setter, faking out that middle blocker, making this hard to pass and get that good hand on.
Li Yingying's serve, no good. Li Yingying, when she gets on the left side to attack, we'll really be paying attention as to whether or not Turkey's block is taking away that cross court. She was brutalizing people with it yesterday. Middle again, this time, Erdem on top of it. Kurt digs. Point, China.
Frustrating for Turkey because of the incredible up that Ebrar Karakurt had in the back row. Talked so much about how great she is as a server and an attacker, but defensively, she's keeping them in it, dig after dig.
On the money. So was the block. Yuan Xinyue read it all the way.
That's what a commit block does. On this perfect pass, Yuan Xinyue steps and goes up with the middle no matter what. Great decision, and she got in front of that line of approach, which is so important.
Between Chevicholu and Karakurt.
This is a passing rotation that can be difficult when you don't have Orge in there, who normally will take those seams. Extra communication has to happen.
Vargas. No touch, out.
China's block forcing Vargas to hit shots that she doesn't want to hit. Going up strong, disciplined. The only hard shot that Vargas has is out of bounds cross court.
I had my eye on Santorelli between points, and it looked like he was telling Shaheen, push that further out.
Vargas is one of those players that, yeah, she might be hitting cross court right now, but if they give her even just a little bit of line, she's going to rip it right down.
Yeah, and if that set goes a little further out, and I think that's what Santorelli was trying to tell his setter, Shaheen. Front court setter for Turkey. Orge gets a piece of it, can't continue. Beautiful ball.
Huge side out for China. Li Yingying sticking this pass beautifully. That is not easy to do with how hard Vargas hits it. She gets that ball back on the swing, goes to the high hands.
Beautiful serve by Gong Shi and Yu to set that up.
Good finish from Yuan Xinyue up front, but that serve forcing the overpass. Middle blockers always have to be ready up front.
Perfect pass from Karakurt. Vargas! A bazooka from the back.
It's important for Shaheen to move Vargas around on that back line, especially in this rotation. When you have Erdem going on the slide, you can bring Vargas through that middle to have an attack up the middle still.
Karakurt to put it down. A couple of tips have fallen, roll shots on China, and that's really hard to do. I'm impressed.
Yeah, China's defense picks up nearly everything, but when you're playing this Turkey team, all they do is just, it's an all-out slugfest. You don't expect them to have those little tips, so sometimes the defense can get caught on their heels.
Locked back up at 15 apiece. Perfect pass outside. No good. Turned a little bit too much by Wang Yulu.
Smart shot by Wang Yulu, trying to go down that line, just turning it a little too much. Shoulders going out of bounds.
Substitution coming in. Chong Hui comes in place of Wang Yulu. Back again. Big block. Erdem and Karakurt combined.
Huge push push from Erdem, getting those hands so far over the net. Good setup by Karakurt, staying inside on this ball.
高点，然后就不要去变。这种球4号传出来，这个球让他稍微慢一点，太快的话，然后你要准备好，想给他的话就一传一往这边，直接就到位，然后就好了。防反还是要抓，就我们一直打完之后要知道要打，对方抓。一传现在不错，二传大家抓要。
If you got a chance to take a peek at those stats at the bottom of the screen, China, 75% success in the reception.
That'll tell you how hard this China team is to stop when the reception is that good. They have all options available on attack, making them difficult to defend.
It's up, still good, free ball to China. Bick again. Backcourt attack, stepping on that line.
Even so, huge defense over on Turkey's side to just get this ball up, but just that little touch on the 3-meter line. If you're approaching from the back row, no part of your foot can go over that line.
A couple more substitutions as Xu Xiaoting comes in for China. In addition, we're seeing Chen Yixin. Chen Yixin off hands.
Right away, Xiao Xiaoting goes right to the person, checks just on the court. Good decision. Normally those blockers won't expect it. Karakurt almost there. Hands just too high.
Still timed. Trying to break this Turkey cycle. Emily, what's allowed Turkey to build this lead?
Well, Turkey has been very low air, and they're capitalizing on that when they're on the service line. Their defense is doing a great job keeping the server back there.
Pushed outside, over the top, picked up. Back again. Such a heads-up play by Chen Yixin.
Great job by Chen Yixin identifying where the defense was set up for Turkey. That middle of the court pretty wide open on a scramble play. Middle's trying to close that ball, nowhere in sight.
Yuan Yue goes at Karakurt. A little dance along the net, falling in.
That's about the only shot that Karakurt had to hit. The blocker set up so well, taking away that hard shot cross court. She takes just a little bit of speed off and dances it along the net.
It'd be pretty impressive if you could make it intentionally dance along the net like that. That's the future. So quick, so efficient. What a delivery by Xu Xiaoting.
What makes Chen Yixin so difficult to stop is even as an opposite, she'll run that slide route to still go off 1 foot, which is atypical of opposites normally as they're going off 2 feet, and it's more of a high situation pushed out.
Karakurt off hands, well handled. Just a wall. Gunesh and Vargas combined.
What I love about Turkey is every time they get a point, Daniele Santarelli wants to join that huddle.
Yeah.
He's high-fiving these girls right after every single point. I mean, just so fired up for this team. You can tell really how close they are as a unit.
I totally agree. He's so close to the sideline. It's always a hug or a high five. Gunesh, she took her time. She knew exactly where she wanted to place it. Patience.
Exactly what you want on these overpasses. When you see them come over, sometimes you can't just go straight at it. You have to take it one way or another.
Substitution again as Wang Lu re-enters. She's in the center of the Chinese serve receive. A serve to the corner, and Karakurt and Santarelli.
No one gets Ebrar Karakurt fired up like Ebrar Karakurt. What better way to do it? Just a monster serve back to the corner.
That reaction with Santarelli, oh my gosh.
It makes her so fun to watch. It's hard not to root for her.
And him. Parker going out now as Aisha Ikach enters. Outside high ball. Taking a big time swing, no touch. Santarelli waiting to see if his team insists on a challenge. They do not. This is important serve by Li Yingying, and then of course Emily will be looking to see if they run her out of the bick in the middle. Dime pass from Orge. Chivicholu. 3 balls have gone down on China in exactly that spot. Shocking.
China's defense playing really wide perimeter, opening up that middle of the court, and after a few have fallen, you would expect them to make that shift, but they haven't.
Set point, Turkey. Gunesh serving. Back quick again. Beautifully, the delivery, the connection so strong.
China having a lot of success on the right side of the court, whether it's that middle running a slide or Gong Xiangyu.
I mean, just barely clipping the outside of that line. Wang Yuan serving. Double. Yep, has to be over. Well done. 1-on-1.
China not going down without a fight. That perfect pass draws Erdmann, stays with the middle, allowing that one blocker on the outside.
Santarelli takes his first timeout after multiple set points.
Now, hey, pay attention, the variation long, go deep, remove the pressure, call the ball, we play super. Here you have the middle blocker in late, or number 10. Number 10 was really great. Strong here, very high, or deep in the corner. Okay, let's go, good.
By the way, we've been talking about how fun Turkey is to watch. Should we talk about Turkey's fans and how fun they are to watch?
They're fun to watch. They're just happy to be here, happy their team is here.
Set point yet again. Off the block and out of the timeout. Turkey takes set number 1.
Might take Turkey just a few tries to get that set point. That's what happened last night against Team USA as well, but they eventually finish it off and just lock in defensively. Great swing from Vargas to finish it.
China lasted 3 Turkey set points before the finish. Emily, what was the difference maker in this set?
Turkey just looked a little more fine-tuned. The connections looked a lot better. We saw some mixed connects on China's side. And then offensively, Turkey is doing a great job just putting the ball where China's defense isn't. Whether that's on a strong swing to the back corners they've done a good job of, or that tip to the middle, it's worked 3 or 4 times now and fallen.
Yeah, I'll be really interested to see China's response to that. Are they able to tighten up that campfire in the middle? It's so uncharacteristic of the way that we have seen them in any other match over the last month and a half.
China's a team that defensively will just outlast you. They normally pick up everything. This is uncharacteristic of this team. Look for them to make a switch.
Looking at the numbers, nearly dead even. Just those couple more errors were the difference.
And errors not typical for this China team. In the 7 sets that we've had so far over the finals, they've only made 23, so less than 4 errors a set total. 7 to start out here in the gold medal match.
The Brazil team watching. Jose Maria, Julia B, now Roberta signing autographs. Terrific team. Also our hosts for week 2 at one of the sites in Brasilia. Looking at the receiver accuracy, 72% in the target zone.
Turkey passing absolute nails. Almost everything inside that 10-foot line makes it real easy to run an offense when you're passing that strong.
And nothing in the outer zone. Shaheen didn't even need her track shoes for that one.
A lot of that great passing due to Ebrar Karakurt on the outside. She has stepped in for this team. They've trusted her to make a lot of passes over the last few weeks. She's done a great job handling that load, but not just handling it, really excelling in that, allowing Shaheen or Jansu Uzbek, whoever's setting, to run that great offense.
You know, Karakurt could have, I don't know, folded under moving to the left. She could have had some problems, right? Vargas came in and Karakurt had been the right side. The way she has embraced the left side and dominated from it is incredibly impressive.
And not only is Ebrar Karakurt just hanging in there on the outside, she is excelling in every facet of the game. What's impressed me most is really her defense in the backcourt, because we know she has a good serve. We know attacking-wise she's one of the best, but defensively she's done an outstanding job putting her body on the line for some of these saves.
5 points there, leading China. Vargas leads Turkey with 6. I don't see any lineup changes. Karakurt will start serving again. Bit out the middle, outside of the play. Big time dig. Vargas unloads. Checking. Send it back. And a stare down. Chepacholu.
Huge finish, Chepacholu and Gunesh up front, just sealing the net up perfectly. Gunesh makes sure to get that left hand right by the right hand of Chepacholu to seal it up.
To the middle with a feather. It's still up and good. Here comes Chepacholu on the out of system. Nice up. Putting it down. And it's out. China with great success. Look at this.
Oh, so close, but a good up. Wang Munjia gets this up. Good seal at the net by Turkey, but just out.
Karakurt receiving serve as always. Chepacholu coming in, accelerating.
Karakurt is such a fantastic passer. I mean, every serve that's coming at her, she's handling beautifully. She's so locked in every single time. She's getting targeted in every single game that we've seen. She's handled the pressure amazingly.
And with a smile, right? She's fired up on every play.
She wants that ball.
Yeah, she wants the challenge. A little taste of your own medicine. Wang Yunlu drops it towards the center.
Smart decision in this play when you have that middle playing back row coming off after the serve. Normally you'll have Orge pick that up in the middle, but probably not that middle blocker.
Dime pass from Karakurt. Vargas, snap.
That felt like Vargas's first really big swing that we've seen so far this match. In a great spot, they push it out just a little more, just as Santorelli told her. She's able to take it down the line.
2 meters at 99. Over the top. Orge was on her way before it even left the hands. Mixing the offense working for Turkey.
Erdem so good on this back one set. Shaheen makes it a point to move Erdem along the net, sometimes on the gap, this time just right behind, testing out those blockers.
Boom. Sending it back yet again. Turkey has blocked, taking care of business.
Eda Erdem Erdem doing incredible things up front, and the pin blockers lining it up so well to make sure those middles get involved. Shaheen, perfect hand turned back in.
Yeah, they got used once, so we're going to try not to let it happen again. In the background, you can see Santorelli on his knees. Quick look. They see the middle open. Beautiful decision-making by Diaolin Yu.
Great set to Yuan Qinyue up front. And kudos to Yuan Qinyue, not just hitting straight on into the big block in front, but turning her shoulders at the last second, bringing it back to right back.
Front court setter, both teams. Long dig. Pretty hands. Carkert off the block from the big.
Big defensive plays allowing that to happen. Gizamorge stepping in, massive dig for her team. And this big attack doesn't get used that often, but when it does, so effective with Carkert back there.
Also, really almost the only option they had. They could have gone outside, but Vargas was in the midst of too many people to make a good set there. Starting to turn into a slugfest. Exactly. Exactly. Diaolin Yu slowing it down.
Smart decision by Diaolin Yu. She has the middle going on a slide. No one really with her in that middle, committing up with her. Might as well go up and take it over.
And you see the micro glance that she takes. Yuan Qinyue serving. Mesh up to the front again for Turkey as Erdem serves. Uh-oh. From way off, Vargas trying to take that swing.
It's a difficult situation to put her in. She has no approach on that ball, so she's effectively just standing, jumping, and hitting it. The ball's still behind her. She can't see the court in front of her, causing that to go out.
Vargas and Carkert, good covers. Back again, make it right.
That ball looked a lot better. When you leave her inside, give her a little bit more momentum, that full approach into the swing brings so much power, it's difficult to even get a hand on it.
95 kilometers an hour. Powerful serve.
Shaheen targeting the two outsides, passing next to each other, making it so difficult for them to communicate on the seam, and just that little clip does it.
Heard him again. She's going cross court. Li Yingying able to push it through. First she makes the dig, and then the kill.
Defense turning into offense. Li Yingying defending Carkert so well on that cross court. She knows that she's going to hit it sharp, gets that ball back. Strong lefty ball, just pushes it off the block.
China still playing chase. And it's the uncharacteristic errors you've talked about, Emily, very rare.
China's such a low error team. That's what this team prides themselves on, just hanging with it for the other teams, putting the pressure on them, forcing them to make errors. But tonight, a little bit different, and then they're more high error than normal.
It's still good. Carkert takes a big swing. Tries soft. Orge's got it. Vargas up top. What net play, Chevy-Cholo. It's all big swings. And there's the biggest of them all. Gong Xiangyu unload.
Big swing after big swing. Defense is stepping up for both sides, but it's Gong Xiangyu on this last ball. The ball all the way pushed out to the net. So much line for her to hit, and she just rips it.
Wang Yuan serve. Good to Orge, great pass. Sets a little low. That's as much a dunk as anything else.
That's what that height advantage will get you. Yuan Chunyue standing at 202. Just so high, can reach up over the blockers. Well, that's tough to do against Zara Gunesh.
Dime pass. Chebicholo shut down. Yuan Chunyue so quick to the pin.
That's so difficult to do on this perfect pass because normally there'll be a massive seam in the block for the outside hitter, but not for Yuan Chunyue. She gets those hands all the way over and gets her feet there in time.
One is always good, Okay, one is always good. Remember the middle line later, you cannot attack in 6-1. Hold the line or keep on cross. Never close the shot. Oh, I missed some defense, girls, because we had 2, 3, 4 opportunity, very good, and we didn't defense or set the second ball equality. Okay, dai, via, go.
Clear communication for Santarelli telling his team, you've got to take advantage of those opportunities. It's now a 3-point run by China, 1 away, locking it back up at 10. Middle. Answered right out of the timeout.
Perfect response out of that timeout. Nailed the pass, right on the libero. Perfect set. Gunesh puts it away. Good cut back to zone 5, seeing that shot open.
Just all the action taking place on the right. Beautiful kill.
Great kill, seeing those blockers. Too far outside, one-on-one. Zara Gunesh almost in there to make that dig. Nothing gets you pumped up like a middle getting a dig. So close.
Yeah, we have talked so much, Emily, over the past month and a half about the offense of Turkey. You pointed it out once before. Their defense, especially backcourt defense, outstanding.
It's absolutely outstanding, and their block helps that with that a lot because there's not a lot of seams to fill when they're the best blocking team.
Woo! The power from Vargas on that ace.
Oh, and also a pretty good serving team. When you have Melissa Vargas on your team, ripping balls from the back line. Everything in this serve is showing that she's gonna take it down the line, but she turns that hand, that pinky down, creating that spin on the ball back to the corner.
Watch it one more time. It's terrifying, like an albatross rising out of the sea, Emily.
你把自己的重心先放稳，才能给。然后你好了，我们进攻还可以，但是防反抓不住。他的吊球、小球你一定要把他抓住。助攻在后面，他就打不动。我先接助攻。对，脑袋去。
Fans all fired up here. Great mix of Chinese fans, Turkish fans, and just volleyball fans. We're packed to the rafters for this gold medal match. Another ace by Vargas. Blistering speed.
So difficult to do out of the timeout. You have so much time to think about this serve, but everything is just mechanic for Vargas on the back line. Same exact serve, follows it through.
106 kilometers an hour. I want to see her pull the string and drop this one at the 3-meter line. She doesn't play that way. Oh. Wow, what happened there?
A sneaky shot from the outside, Wang Yunlu. Looked like she was barely going to be able to even take a swing on this, but just identifies the seam in the block. Not very big, she threads it.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect pass, Vargas out of the middle. Back again, Orge. Beautiful work. The pick a second ago from Vargas, this time from Carkert and Danielle Santarelli asking for a challenge.
Seemed like you thought that ball was over the plane of the net when Yuan Xinyue got it, but you can't challenge that.
Chubby Choler has something to say about it.
Oh, it's like it doesn't matter for them. You know what the old saying, ball never lies. Chubby Choler putting away for her team. Good answer. Nailing that pass again. Just the service for Turkey, so dead accurate.
Punch ball. Well delivered out to Li Yingying, making that middle a little late.
And Elif Shaheen shaking her head after this ball. They're having a hard time blocking that lefty on the outside. It's a bit different of a look because she can hit shots that a righty can't.
Everybody has had trouble with her this month, waiting for somebody to have an answer. What a block! Li Yingying, say my name.
Huge track on this slide attack. Stays in front of it, turns those hands back inside. Big shutdown.
Back-to-back plays by China's Li Yingying. Counter courts. Li Yingying also a great dig. Here she comes again. Wow, Li Yingying. 3 consecutive big plays by her.
She's a difference maker for her team. There's a reason why she's #1 in attack points. She's got a crazy lefty swing that just gives defenses fits.
Out, and with that, China takes the lead.
China doing a great job when Kara Kurtz in the front row on the outside, shutting down that cross-court shot. A few times now, she's hit that shot out of bounds. Now that switch as Ilkin Aydin steps in for Kara Kurt. Expect this serve to go right at her.
Vargas ends the 4-point China run.
Watch Vargas's shoulders on this swing. Everything's telling you she's gonna hit this ball cross court, but finishes her arm across her body. And trust me on that one.
Leaving the door open, and right now we kind of have talked about it, Emily, some uncharacteristic errors from China early. It feels now like the Chinese team we're used to seeing, just completely locked in.
Yeah, China got that little bit of momentum, and we've seen them just fine-tune everything.
Pass is perfect. Vargas, but it's dug. Li Yingying. Looking Aydin. Trying to find space, Li Yingying again. She's just been magic. The call is for Turkey. And it will be challenged by Bin Kai.
Really a question of who touched that ball last.
That's a confident face right there from Li Yingying.
Li Yingying definitely trying to push it off the blocker's hands. Or did it go back from the blocker's hands back to Li Yingying hands out of bounds, or just off the blocker's hands out of bounds? Definitely,
yeah. Off the pinky of the outside blocker. Successful challenge for Bin Kai. Starting to get late in this second set. Yao Lingyu serving. Front court setter. Uh-oh, trouble. Vargas was on her way over there. Ilkin Aydin over. All options available. That's the Midas touch, Li Yingying.
Just a little touch will do it. Both sides having trouble picking up that short tip right over the block. both expecting that really hard shot, but just so well placed.
Okay, first of all, defense. The serve is there. Don't fall down. Play, take the ball in front of you. We play base 1, 0, and super in ball. Shot always high. Deep, Okay, don't close the shot. The same for you, Oh! And then aggressive. The ball comes every time here, number 12. Oh, please,
Danielle Santarelli trying to break the spell a little bit. Li Yingying, Emily, has 6 points in this set.
Li Yingying completely turned up her game in this set. She wasn't a major factor during set 1, not finding the right swings on the block as well, not getting the best of touches, but completely changed her game here in set 2.
Down. Never headed over. That's a break for Turkey.
Smart decision to try to go right over that block, because that ball's fallen a few times. The execution not quite there.
A little bit of trouble. Rare for China. Ball's going out. A couple of points for Turkey to try to turn it around now before anybody reaches 20.
Turkey now just within 1. This serve putting so much pressure on China to try to make that good pass. Couldn't get out of it.
Ball sails long. Danielle Santarelli likes to change things up at that moment, and he does. Bringing in Jongsu Uzbai. Pass is good. Jongsu goes to the middle. Heck of a dig by Vargas. Big play by China.
At such a great time. The defense working overtime. Li Yingying doing everything for her team. And Wang Yuan having one of the best games of her VNL, up and available at all times.
Li Yingying serving again. Ace serve. Everything she touched turns to gold. Li Yingying.
Every part of her game just doing wonders on this serve, targeting the passer so well, right between the 2 outsides. Got to communicate about that one.
Middle, not an option with that pass. Vargas, well done. Xing Yu, and then Li Yingying. National superstar Li Yingying.
Turkey has no answers for Li Yingying, whether it's off the serve, off the attack, just doing everything for her team with 3 blockers in front of her, still able to sneak it by.
It's been a series of runs for China. Li Yingying is allowed to make an error. 8.6 attacks, a block, and has built this lead. Middle. No touch to Turkey. Before any kind of a substitution, China is requesting a challenge. Block, touch.
Challenge ball. So the ball is out, however, we're seeing if there's a touch on the block.
If there is a touch on this block and it gets reversed, of course, that would put China at set point.
Didn't seem like there was a touch on it. Wang Yuan got on it pretty quick. Clear over.
It also gives you a little bit of timeout, right, to slow things down, and that brings in Karakurt. I don't see Karakurt playing it safe here on this serve, Emily. Kind of does. Jorge to Vargas, nice and tight. It's still good. Ganesh. Off the block. Gongxiang Yu, and China sits at set point.
Huge play. Gongxiang Yu takes this free ball, gets all the way back to make that approach, and another strong swing.
Set point, China. Du Qing. Tough serve. Chebicholu rips it with no block up.
Big swing from Chebicholu when they needed it most. Unloads on this ball, sees no one in front of her. Good rip.
So Leah Shaheen comes in.
Smart to get a player that is good defensively. Not that Ganesh isn't, but you'd rather not have a middle blocker back row and set point for the other team.
Still set point China. It's good, it has to go hard by Chebicholu.
Chebicholu just takes rip after rip. Rarely will you see her throw in that off speed, just willing her way, willing Turkey's way back into this game.
Set point number 3, China. There she goes. Who else could it possibly be? Li Ying caps off the set, and we are tied 1-1.
Li Ying taking over set 2. That was the Li Ying set to get China back into this game. Now even at 1 set apiece, doing everything for her team, defensively, offensively, from the service line, taking big rips when it mattered. Diao Linyu knows that she had to feed Li Ying the ball on set point.
Look at this delivery. Li Ying, what an incredible set for her as she led her team. Just amazing. 9 points, 7 kills, a block, and an ace.
That's exactly what you want from your go-to hitter, one of the leaders on this team. Yeah, she might only be 23 years old, but she carries such a heavy load. They depend on her in these big moments, and they knew that if they were gonna come back, Li Ying was going to be a big key of it.
We want you to be part of this. Again.
There's the numbers from set number 2. While set 1 was fairly even, Emily, this is a completely different book.
China's offense just completely turning on. Diao Linyu, we're seeing what we saw in that semifinal game to get them here. Just impressive set after impressive set. And the offense keeping the ball in play at a higher clip, which was important.
Still very low error on both sides. Li Ying averaging 90. There's Fernando Lima. FIVB, incredible. And he's got his flashlight up. I love it that he's playing along with the lights.
This crowd just so engaged in everything, so excited to see these teams battle it out. As you look at the receiver accuracy for Turkey, nearly perfect during set 1. Pretty good during set 2, could be a little bit better. China, on the other hand, a lot in that mid zone, nearly nothing off the net, really picking up their serve receive. That's one of the keys to that offense, being as effective as it was. Getting that good pass starts it all off.
You have to come with your phone charged to a VNL event, because there's lots of fun stuff that happens, and it's audience participation. Meanwhile, finding out China now having tied this up 1-1. Din Kai, head coach. In-depth interview from Clayton Lucas, finding out it was a brilliant move. That timeout called, or that challenge called, really turned things around. It put more pressure on Turkey. Danielle Santarelli now standing by with Clayton.
Well, it's some game, Coach. As I walked past, I saw you having a little chat with Karakut. You were a little scribbling on the tablet. What were you showing her?
I spoke with my player because for sure now China play a different way, but we were in difficult a lot on attack. We need to find different solution because we cannot close the shot with this kind of player, and on pass we have to take some responsibility. That's it. I think that they have strong for sure. They have China, but we can do more than this for sure.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you.
More work to be done, says Santarelli. And indeed, China very different in the second set. Emily, what made the difference for them?
China did a better job controlling the pass just a little bit more. During set one, they were all over the place on their passing. That offense couldn't really get going. Set two, they locked it in. But the biggest difference, Li Yingying, incredible. 9 points in just the second set alone, doing everything for her team. Offensively, defensively, thrown in an ace here and there. Just incredible work from her, stepping up when that team needed it.
Okay, so if you're Turkey, what do you do about Li Yingying? How would you defend her differently?
I think she's really beating you on the seams a lot. So for these middle blockers, whether that means taking one step a little bit sooner on these balls that you know are gonna go outside, or for the opposing blocker on the right side, bring it in just a little bit and reaching those hands back in the seam.
Li Yingying is gonna start off serving for China. Sweet pass from Karakurt as they run the middle.
Karakurt locking down the serve receive again and again, allowing this middle attack to happen, and they will feed it every chance that they can with a pass like that.
Heard him up front, Gunesh serving. Rushing kill by Gong Xiangyu.
Chepacholu couldn't believe it up front. Just confused as to where this ball even went, but just outside of her. Beautifully set up block. Gong Xiangyu just got the better of him.
A little bit of a stack left. What a pass. Beautifully done.
Feed those middles any chance you can, especially with beautiful passes like that. Getting Shaheen right along the net. Orge just doing work in the backcourt.
Give him Orge. I mean, that was just so perfect. Here comes Vargas. Terrific pass to start things off. Coming behind, the big block of China. Peter. Outside. Ball is good. Wong Yun Lu.
Oh my.
That's unbelievable.
I mean, I don't even believe it.
Well, that would make it unbelievable. Stop, Emily. I know you're tired. Stop.
I couldn't see any part of that touching the line.
It wasn't completely a circle. There was no blue in between the two.
I'll take their word for it. Good answer from Turkey. Chepacholu again, just swinging high hands, her bread and butter shot.
There she is, Li Yingying.
Turkey having trouble most when Li Yingying is in the backcourt. Even with three blockers in front, they're not getting pressed together quite enough. And if you're not going to go up and press together and seal it up, you might as well not go up at all.
Harsh words. Coach, right?
Rather take that tip. Give your defense a spot to dig behind it.
I totally agree. Karakurt unloads cross court.
That's Karakurt's big first kill in the situation cross court. They've been digging her, blocking her, touching her up. That's the first one we've seen her really unload and go down.
Pass is good. Set lead, been a little bit low, and Karakurt and Gunesh combine the block. Whenever Karakurt takes a lap like that, it's a good thing.
I was waiting for the victory lap. I didn't know when it was gonna come. Huge read from Karakurt, stepping in to help at the middle. I want that step count.
Back again. Big block. Squares off with Santarelli for a dual flex.
Karakurt stepping up for her team. Just reading these middle attacks so well, getting those hands over.
叫什么长平近体拉三结合起来，然后后面你很犹豫到底打哪根线，不犹豫要打，先往前面打一下，好。
你那拦网不用加就快一点，咱们高度不上，好吧？
3 consecutive points by Turkey. It's very early still in the set. Emily, what do you make of this timeout from Binkai?
Important timeout for China to take early on because Turkey has so much momentum right now, especially when Karakurt's making these big plays. That team feeds off of that, and 1 point could lead to a string of 5.
Dime pass. Li Yingying off hands. Karakurt. Tossing it over. Well done. It's up. Karakurt has to hammer. And a challenge from Santarelli in the middle of the play. He believes that ball was down.
Definitely looked pretty close. Definitely some skin under it, but Santarelli was confident. Now, if not, China will receive this point.
You know, early in set 1, we saw 3 balls go down in the campfire. Oh, yeah. That's a point for Turkey.
It's a point for Santarelli.
Smart play by Lee Shaheen. Odom serve. Just low. Emily, early in set number 1, we saw Turkey drop a couple of soft touches into the campfire of China. Is that still an option?
Definitely an option. I would say they haven't tested it in a while, but China is picking up a lot. So maybe test it at once. If it doesn't fall, don't go back to it.
Ibra Karakurt. She is one of those that gets consecutive balls, gets really hot.
When she's having these big momentum plays, setters know they have to get her the ball because it's going to fire everyone else up.
Li Yingying. What a dig! Brought back in. Jorge dig. Karakurt brings it back. Shaheen out to Karakurt. Turkey point.
Defense keeping Turkey in that play. Big up by Karakurt. And then another one saves that point.
Santarelli practically follows Karakurt back onto the court.
Every huddle he just wants to be a part of.
Well, you can really tell about the chemistry with his team. I mean, it's a love connection really between all of them. Li Yingying. What happened there? What? Soft touch over. Little Lucky Charms.
Turkey just not back into position fast enough, but that's a play you just gotta flush away right away. Li Yingying somehow gets this ball up. No one in sight.
Vargas. Block, waiting for her, but out.
Huge read by Jorge on that ball. She was in to cover if she thought that was going in, but saw exactly where it was landing, got out of the way quick.
Might be time to feed Vargas a few balls. Carter Kurt in the back, she'll come in on a pick. Li Yingying. Santarelli, you may not.
He talked about he wants to get into play.
It was a nice up, too, to the center of the court.
Of course it was. You know, these coaches, everything they touch is just always beautiful. Good swing from China. Li Yingying again going for those high hands.
Li Yingying serve. Jorge, perfect pass. Vargas, and they do try to get her active again.
Good adjustment from set one. Shaheen really pushing that ball outside, allowing Vargas more options to hit. She could take line if she wants it, but sees that seam and goes right through it. Beautiful set.
And the defense is all right there. It's just untouchable.
It's coming so quick, it's hard to defend.
Well down, Wang Yuan out of the net.
Great shot, Wang Yuan, and on these perfect passes, Jiaolinyu feeding the middle blockers. Karakurt stepped to the right side, seeing the blocker was taking away that shot just a little bit late from Erdem.
Wang Yuan serve. That's the snap they needed, getting Ada Erdem involved, a little bit of middle action.
Yeah, Shaheen gets a little bit pin heavy at times, especially when they have the pins that they do with Karakurt and Vargas, but it's important to establish this middle, especially in service, to open some things up for those other pins.
Boom from Vargas, well passed. China's gonna need to want to get Vargas off of the service line. Shaheen back to Vargas again. Another nice dig, cannot be controlled.
China's in the right position to make a lot of these digs on Vargas, but it comes with so much power and speed, sometimes even over these blockers. It's so difficult to get a play on quickly and pop it up.
You're gonna want to slow down this Vargas roll. It's a 5-point lead for Turkey, midway through set number 3.
在他上面操作，现在你有时候给他们就等一等，上去上来就慢，两个后卫还可以上得快点，打前面要快一点，不要让他判断出来。你也是上的要快一点，老在底下做，好吧？把防守反击发球拼一拼，把防守反击抓回来。
We are at the University of Texas, Arlington. Tremendous fan turnout here in the heart of Texas. 5-point lead for Turkey after dropping set number 2. Boom! Goes Vargas. She lands flat on her back after that serve. Free ball to China. Yeah, they're going to go to their middle. Why not? Yuan Xinyue waiting for it.
Beautiful swing, Yuan Xinyue up in the air early, which is so important on these gap sets. That connection has to be perfect. When your hitter's already in the air, Jiaolinyu, that connection just insane.
Yeah, making things more complicated for Turkey is that the front court setter for China, Jiaolinyu. Front court, you have to respect her. Bullet delivered by Erdem.
Everything that's coming from the right side of the court from Turkey is really going back inside. These outside blockers have to make some kind of adjustment. Try to take away that cross court.
Tough pass. Send it back. Big block by Turkey.
The block just working so well together. Erdem knows this ball has to be going outside, so Shaheen sets it up beautifully, gets that middle involved in the block.
Again, Erdem from behind the setter. Now who's got the Midas touch?
This is why you can't let Turkey get any momentum. They play with so much fire. One point can just really domino effect into so many.
Substitution by Vin Kai. Xu Xiaoting coming in to run the offense now. She is front court. Immediately goes to feed Yuan Xinyue.
Big answer from China, nailing that pass. Smart set from Xu Xiaoting, going back to Yuan Xinyue on this gap set. Yuan Xinyue just hanging there, ready for it.
Connor Hurt, nice high swing. Li Ying dug by Orge. Here comes the tips that were working earlier. Love it that they're mixing it up. This time, Wang Yunlu out of the center backcourt.
China's offense just getting more and more dynamic. They saw how well Li Ying did on that back row pick, trying to get more people involved in that.
Ace serve. China fights back.
Wang Yunlu putting some heat behind that serve. Daniele Santarelli's seen enough. He wants a little reset. This ball hit with so much pace, right between the two passers. Difficult to decide who's taking that seam.
Watch out on the net. We continue to play this and super important. Remember that you have two important shots, Sharp, very good, or deep. Now you have to need a block. Okay.
We have seen enough to know that when China starts to find a roll, it's hard to stop. Santarelli trying to get on top of it early. Breaks a little bit of the momentum.
And as that server, as you go on a run, and that opposing coach calls a timeout, you have to think about it for so long before you take that next serve.
Ugh. That's all I can say for that. Ugh.
And Erdem just really not found the rhythm on her serve now. Saw the graphic, 3 service errors from her. Can't find that rhythm.
Yuan Xinyue's serve to Carter. The middle's going. Li Ying. Touch on the block.
There's that lefty swing having so much success. The blocker set up too far inside. Yes, she can take that sharp cut shot, but the ball too far on the net for her to even try to take it.
One of the few trouble passes we have seen from Carter today. This ball all the way to the back line. Li Ying. Orge jumps right in. China will return to this ball. Orge handles it. Karakurt. Li Ying with the dig. Now she's going to come back and try to hit. Longest rally. Each shot getting harder. Bang from Vargas. Turkey outlasts China.
Giza Orge just doing incredible things for her team. She's one of the reasons this team has so much success. Just keeping them in the play. Swing after swing, and Vargas, of course, puts it down.
Li Ying pushing through. Orge is everywhere, as we talked about. Unable to contain that set on her side. Xu Xiaoting now backcourt running the offense. That's the makeup set to Vargas.
Earlier in the game, we talked about how Vargas was just ripping the cross court. And now they move that block inside to take away the cross court, but of course she also has this power line shot that she's been ripping now. So where do you go? Not sure.
That's a heck of a set. Xu Xiaoting takes a bullet set and puts just a little sauce on it to the middle.
Wang Yuan up and available for this play. Gunesh not making the right read, thinks she's going on that gap set. There's a little fake out in the first step of Wang Yuan's approach.
Li Yingying, the golden girl, from the service line. Vargas, huge dig. How dare you dig my ball times 2. Gunesh, that's for my right side hitter.
Another stare down from Zara Gunesh up front. I like it. Incredible defense from China. But that ball right to the middle. No one in sight. Gunesh puts it away.
And a lingering look. A little too much adrenaline on the other side. Yuan Qinyue re-enters. Ada Erdem up front in the middle. They go to her. And the trouble set a little bit. Go to Vargas. Snap.
Another huge play. Gizamorga coming running from the backcourt. Picks up a beautiful tip, allowing this play to unfold, and Vargas just a ripper cross.
Middle, so tender. Miss, connect.
Normally those connections so good for China, but when you have setters flipping in and out, Xu Xiaoting thinking she's running a quick ball, Yuan Qinyue going on the gap, miscommunication that keeps Vargas back on the service line.
Vargas has 6 points in this set already. Powerful, no middle option. And a problem set. 2 times in a row, China could not run an offense response to a Vargas serve.
Another incredible serve from Vargas out of system for China. Difficult situation. Keeps Vargas back again on that service line.
Dao Lingyu re-enters to set for China. Ace serve! Melissa Vargas well celebrated.
Not only is it a crazy hard serve to play, but it's so consistent. Everything always looks the same. It's just that hand that switches up the shot.
Set point, Turkey. Just as hard as the others in a different spot. Oh, message delivered by Yuan Qinyue.
Great read, Yuan Qinyue going all the way out to her right side, closing up that block so well. Set up beautifully by Gog Xiangyu.
Heavy roof, extended awning. There was nowhere to go. Still set point, Turkey. This time not going against that block. But that's what happens when you don't. Wang Yunlu answers.
And Turkey throughout the finals has had a really difficult time closing sets. They get to 24. It takes them a few times to hit that 25 mark.
Third set point, Turkey. Ball sent long, and Turkey is 1 set away from a gold medal. in Volleyball Nations League.
What would be Turkey's first ever gold medal in Volleyball Nations League, and this team just already playing like champions. Throughout this entire finals, quarterfinals, semifinals, and now this gold medal match, just looking unfazed, playing completely level-headed, keeping that momentum when they have it, and when they aren't, passing really well to get that ball back.
So many weapons for Turkey. And it hasn't just been Vargas and Karakurt. First of all, Gizem Orge has been outstanding.
Set 3 especially, just a complete team effort. I mean, you look across the board, Vargas 7 points, Erdem 5 points, Karakurt 5. Gizem Orge making some incredible saves on defense to allow those hitters to do work up front. Blocking-wise, great job by Turkey, 4 in just that set, shutting down China.
Overall, Orge, 15 digs so far through 3 sets. Doing a beautiful job. What does China need to do in this 4th set coming, Emily?
China has to put a little bit more service pressure on to try to knock Turkey off of the net, because especially when their middle's involved with Erdem and Güneş, it's a very tough offense to stop. So if you can make it just a little bit more predictable, knowing where the ball is going. China's a great blocking team as it is, but you've got to get the other team out of system to make it easier.
Looking at the attack zones, we know what this story is going to show. A little more balance this time as they have run their middles.
Yeah, great job getting those middles involved in the attack. On that slide attack as well, just all spread out throughout the court. That's exactly what you want. You want that balance. You want that offense to be as spread out and as even as possible.
Hey, my kids have that toy. It's kind of fun. You put it outside, put the letters in.
I don't think I've ever seen that at a sporting event. That's a good call. I got to take that one.
No, that's, you see that at pre-K.
Yeah.
You'll get there someday, maybe. I don't know. What a crowd. Every day here. It has been quite a season for Women's Volleyball Nations League. Emily, what will you remember most when we wrap this up?
Well, of course, you talk about the good volleyball, but I'm with you. I mean, the crowds have been insane. I think about week 1 in Turkey. Those fans were absolutely epic, just cheering for their team every single point. And then going to Brasilia. Brazilian fans, oh my gosh, they were just insane every time Brazil was playing. So fun to end it here in the States as well, someplace that pro volleyball is not played all too often. And for a lot of these fans too, whether it's China, Turkey, Brazil, seeing their players come to the US and really seeing them maybe for the first time, so exciting to finish up this Volleyball Nations League here in the US.
China finished with the bronze in 2018 and 19. Turkey, silver in 2018. Neither of these teams have ever won a Volleyball Nations League gold medal. We will crown a new champion today. The question is, will it be in 1 set or 2?
Kind of hoping for 5.
Oh,
so we get some more volleyball.
The best volleyball in the world. Very exciting. So Turkey is going to start things off. Karakurt behind the service line. To the middle, hit with a little bit of a feather from Wang Yuan.
Connection just a little bit off, but Wang Yuan hangs in the sky. Just a little bit more, light touch going right over.
Yuan Chinue up front. Knows it's coming to her. Everybody knows it's coming to her. She gets that right foot around. Karakurt brings it back. That's exactly where they will go. Yuan Chinue.
On these free ball situations, you expect them to be perfect. I swear, Karakurt saves more balls than anybody that I've seen. And maybe it's those long limbs she just throws out, but man, every ball she chases down, she gets right back up.
Yeah, and it's the one arm bringing it back into the court.
Every time.
Borges pass back to Vargas, back third of the court, just so pretty.
Going right to that corner. Normally we see her take a sharper approach, really trying to paint the edges, but this right into the meat of the court. Splitting those defenders. They've had a hard time with this ball right between them.
Into the middle, picked up. Vargas, third swing, and another kill.
Vargas racking up the points. Front row or back row, doesn't matter. They're gonna find her every single time. She's gonna take swings like this, just unloading on the ball, finding the smallest seams to hit through and threading it.
Little ball on the right side, just perfect touch.
Especially with the middle back row. Gunesh coming in off of that serve. Normally you'll have the libero taking this ball.
Tight. Uh-oh. Careful out there, everyone.
Yuan Xinyue trying to take heads off. A great serve, forcing this overpass. Haven't seen too many of those from Turkey.
Sets a little low, worked with it. This is tight. Borge again, just fantastic. Back to Vargas. Finding floor.
I mean, feed Vargas. That's a storyline right now for Turkey. Anytime they can get the ball in her hands, because she's taking swing after swing and beating that block, going over it.
Another shot delivered. They go to their star, Li Yingying, who's been in the zone all day.
Well, after that 9-point second set for Li Yingying, a little bit quieter third set from her, trying to find a way to get her going again.
Hand hunting. No good.
Cevicholu always trying to go for those high hands. If those blockers in front of her are disciplined, she can't use them.
Emily, just supporting the point you said about Li Yingying in the third set, 2 points for her versus the 9 in the second. Oh my goodness. Vargas, your day.
Turkey has to find a way to just keep the ball on Vargas. In these rotations, the one where she does hit that thick attack, it's been so effective every time.
There it is again, brought down. Parker over to Vargas. Are you kidding me? Melissa Vargas can't miss.
Eberhard Carker blowing her a kiss. A scramble play. Carker just chucks it up. Vargas left with junk to deal with, but of course, right through the seam of the block into the middle of the court. Now take a breath, you earned it.
Li Yingying, it's out. Carker, always a show. I think she blew Vargas a kiss like, you're welcome, I set that ball. I set that out of system to you. Locked up at 6s. Li Yingying, send it back.
And Turkey starting to get some momentum on these really big plays. A few kills by Vargas, blocked by Shaheen. One more, and Bin Kai might think about taking a timeout.
Yeah, Emily, I think you're right. There's just a lot going on that is not going well for China, and Bin Kai does indeed call a timeout.
上往下，你看一下抓的后面是谁。如果王尔佳在后面的话，你可以抓他一下。然后这个在后面，你心里可以抓一下，上去不一定打，不一定管，他撑你一下，抓一下也可以。然后那边的动作不要，不要有一点小动作。他对直线对你还对着，再来再来。
unanswered points by Turkey. Emily, what can China do in this moment to stop the bleeding?
I think China has to feed the middle the ball right now if they get that good pass, but it is all dependent on whether or not they get a good pass.
That also will stop the bleeding.
Yeah, that doesn't hurt for sure. You'll see Gao Yi back, switched in for Yuan Xinyue, her first serve of the game.
Ball floats well long. Wang Mengjia re-enters. Ada Erlin's serve. Well passed. They don't go to the middle as you suggested. But Gunesh does.
Gunesh taking control of the net up front. Great identification, this ball going over. She's got to get in front of it quicker. Shut it down.
Over, Vargas picks up Carter Kurt way outside. Nothing she could do except that. Sending it back again. Gunesh, a huge block in the middle again.
Turkey with so much momentum right now. It looks like they can't be stopped. And Bin Kai throwing a lot of different players in like spaghetti at the wall, seeing what sticks.
Darlene Yu, front court setter for China. Wow. Oh. Gunesh, not even letting the ball get past her. Nobody else playing.
Yeah, she wants this game over with. She wants that medal around her neck as soon as possible, playing like an absolute champion, controlling the pace of this game.
Xu Xiaoting up front. Substitution in for China, setting. Outside. Li Yingying finds the corner. Also worth noting, Emily, Bin Kai can call a timeout. Now, he had to wait till he got to 12.
He might want to use this one a little bit later in the game, trying to look for that response from his team. Still pretty early on.
He called that first timeout so early that there was nothing he could do for a while. Carter Kurt off hands.
Smart swing by Carter Kurt. A little bit off balance, falling a little bit to her left. Sees a big blocker in front of her, has to go high hands on this one.
Over. Gunesh and Parker both all over that. And there comes the second timeout for Bin Kai.
有吗？那就冲，放开大胆，先把胆子先拿出来。一传发球拦网进攻，胆子先拿出来，没胆子打什么？
Turkey fans going crazy yesterday, taking down USA. And today, trying to take down China for a gold medal, but Li Yingying, man, not so fast, my friend.
China needs a little bit more from Li Yingying here. If they want to try to push another set, they got to get her going, whatever means necessary. Now with her in the back row, look for China to use that pipe.
Vargas, Li Yingying, nice dig. Uh-oh, they set Carter Kurt, the overdig. And a big time block Again, Vargas and Gunesh combine.
Massive celebration after massive celebration for Turkiye. Good read on this ball. Vargas lining it up perfectly, sealing that lineup. Gets that middle involved if needed, but it wasn't because those hands were so far over.
No touch, point Turkey. Gunesh waving it off. No, I didn't challenge by Binkai. Yesterday for Turkey, it was a very emotional win for them. We saw a lot of tears for them. They had faced USA 7 times prior since USA won the gold medal. And on the 8th time, Turkey won it, no block touch. Still riding high on emotion, where you're seeing the Chinese trying to figure out what's happened down by 7.
Turkey, a team that plays so emotional. They get really high, they can get low at times, and that's why when Turkey has momentum, they're so tough to stop because they feed off of that in every aspect of the game. It's not just hitting wise, they're hitting a little harder. Their middles are working harder to seal up the net and get those big blocks. Shaheen working harder to get her feet there and put her hitters in a better position. And Orge in the back row, just dig after dig.
Coach is awaiting this decision.
Here it is. Touch on the block. No block touch. Point.
The call is no block touch. The call will stand. 16-9, Karakurt. Back to serve yet again. Just watching Karakurt, she's just showing herself.
Two little face slaps after that miss serve.
That's all right, she'll go out. Nice eye catch comes in to steady things. Of course, that takes Karakurt out for the pipe. I want to mic Karakurt up and just hear her all match long.
There's nothing in this world I want more than that.
Even if she's on the bench, I want to hear.
I just want to know what she's thinking, too.
Yeah. I'm sure if we mic'd her, everything comes out. China needs to mount their response right now, Emily. Down by 6. What's step 1?
Step 1 is to get that good pass, which they got, allowing all options on this offense. The one thing I think they need is more Ling Yi.
Gao Yi in the middle, up front. Vargas, doesn't matter who's against her. Melissa Vargas is owning the court.
Not only are her hits so powerful, but so many of them are clean. They don't even hit passers half the time. That's the range that she has and how great she can see that other side of the court.
Back again. Big pickup. Li Yingying keeps it in. Erdem baits him into it.
And a good read by this coverage to not play this ball, just pushed off by Erdem.
Melissa Vargas has been playing club volleyball in Turkey since 2018. This is her first time representing the national team. Back again. And they like having Vargas.
Clean kill after clean kill. Melissa Vargas putting the team on her back, getting it done.
Well, I will say you can never count out the Chinese, certainly, but this is a monumental task ahead of them. Starts with Yao Linyu, front court setter. Yuan Xinyue is in the center. Nice pickup. And now a block. Great dig. Back again. Who's gonna outlast Li Yingying? And a net violation against Turkey. Step one, point China.
And lucky break for China, because that ball's not gonna clear. What's that? Light touch from Shaheen. Not sure I saw contact, but Santorelli said we play on.
Off the block. Coming around behind, spreading things out so you get that one-on-one with Li Yingying.
Big play from China, perfect pass. All the blockers go with Yuan Xinyue on this slide, as they should, leaving Li Yingying just one to bang it through. Great finish, good snap down, identifying that one-on-one situation.
Timeout,
for
Turkey.
Gamma is good. Okay. Every situation, the ball go close the net.
Danielle Santorelli, head coach. Mehmet Akif Asunda, the president of the Turkish Federation. Their biggest supporter, loving what he's seeing. No good, and look at this step by step. That's 3 consecutive points for China.
That's all China needs to do. They just need to chip away slowly at this lead. They gotta hold Wang Yunlu back on that service line as soon as possible, especially with the front row they have right now with Li Yingying and Yuan Xinyue, two of their best hitters up front.
Cansu Uzbey in to set. Uzbey goes back again to Erdem.
Confident set right away. Cansu Uzbey stepping in, having the confidence to set the middle blocker. Beautiful set in Erdem. Good put away. And now Karakurt back up front. Bad news for China.
Vargas on the ball behind. Just the attention to detail that China usually has. It's fallen off. A tight pass on a free ball.
And those are the ones you have to have right on the money. Good ID from Erdem. But this ball, it's gotta be off. Such strength from Erdem. Pushing down the setter.
Vargas picks this up. Out to Karakurt. Li Yingying sent back. China, third try. That's the shot she's been going for, but a net violation against Turkey, and Danielle Santorelli saying, don't worry about it.
Santorelli comfortable with this lead right now, but China starting really to chip away, and this is when they need to. If they're gonna make a push, it has to be now.
And it is the hip that catches the net on the way down. Costly service error for China. 2 points away from their first ever gold medal in Volleyball Nations League is Turkey. Ball is wide, point Turkey. Championship point. Turkey in pursuit of their first ever VNL gold medal. Tears from Erdem as she serves. Huge block to send it back. Turkey are your gold medalists for the 2023 Volleyball Nations League. Incredible. Mehmet Akif Astunda, the president of the federation, and Karakurt celebrating.
So much emotion from all of these players headed into VNL. Ebro Karakurt was saying, if we don't finish in the top 8, it's unacceptable. When they finished in that top 8, she said, we want that gold medal. We know that we can do it. We believe in this team. The expectations are higher than ever with the team that they have, the talent they've developed, and the addition of Melissa Vargas, a game changer for this Turkey team, leading them to their first ever VNL gold.
Ladies and gentlemen, the VNL trophy being presented by Mr. Cristobal Mate Office, FIVB First Executive Vice President and
What
North
an
Senior President.
absolutely amazing tournament. Your VNL gold medalists.
For a team that's come so close to that major championship so many times, this Turkey team finally gets their first one. With a team who's put in so much effort, a young team at the same time. Just so much talent, so much raw talent in this team and potential, and they've been trying for it for so many years. Finally able to hoist that trophy, get that gold.
This is a team who was built by design, right? Danielle Santarelli was exactly who this federation wanted to lead this Turkey team with so much talent. Comandante Santarelli, absolutely.
Daniele, with our coach, he made us to believe that we can be champion, and he helped us a lot to grow and a lot to remember who we are. And I'm so proud of my teammates, my federation, our sponsor. It's an amazing journey. I think we made a history. This is first time in volleyball history, and I'm so proud of myself that I'm one of them in the team who made this history. I cannot describe my feelings. I feel like this is not real.
Well, it is real, and now you've got the whole collection. You've got bronze, silver, and gold.
Yes, finally! I told you that so many years I've been waiting for this. Even I didn't go vacation. I want to be with my team because I want to help them. Oh, this is unbelievable. Can I speak Turkish?
Yes, you can. I've got one more question before you do. A lot of people have talked about, oh, Vargas has come in and made a difference, but it's not been her, has it? It's been you, it's been the whole team. Everybody's done their bit.
Yes, exactly. Everybody showed character. But Vargas, she's not just a great player, also great person. She changed the team mood. Really, she's an amazing person, and she's a good fighter, always very good at in the court. Also, we loved her. We hugged her, and we made her feel that she's one of us. So, she's amazing. Also, she's my club teammate. We love her because she did her best. Also, everyone who started stick, even from bench, I think everyone made a great job. Everybody played their best, tried to do their best. I think this is amazing. Finally, we made it. I think in Turkey, I cannot imagine how it's right now.
Well, time to talk to everybody at home.
Okay, it's gonna be a little long. 2005'ten beri milli takıma hizmet ediyorum. Çok fazla hüzün, başarı, mutluluk, sakatlık, üzgünlük yaşadık belki ama hepimiz bir hedefe kilitlendik. Başta Dani, sonra federasyonumuz, sponsorlarımız. Bize inanılmaz yardımcı oldular, yatırım yaptılar. Takım olarak bence çok iyi hazırlandık. Buraya gelirken zaten Dani bize sadece şunu söyledi. Kızlar biz oraya şampiyon olmak için gidiyoruz. Sadece final oynamak için değil. Ve biz buna inandık. Birinci günden beri buna çalışıyoruz. Hepimize helal olsun. Türkiye'de bizi destekleyen herkese de çok teşekkür ederiz. Birlikte olduk. Aslında hepimiz şampiyon olduk. Bu tarihi yazan grubun içinde bulunduğum için çok mutluyum. Çok şükür.
Well done. You've got a medal to go and collect.
Yes! I will keep going, okay? Thank you. Teşekkürler.
Brilliant.
Ada Erdem served the last point. I thought I saw tears there after 18 hard years with this team doing the work. Gold medal finally.
This team just so happy to finally get that gold. You could hear just the relief in her voice too of all those years of hard work finally paying off to get that gold. Of course, Santarelli, no stranger to gold, but so excited for him to come into this team when they needed that strong leader.
It's a party out there.
It's an absolute party.
What really sticks with me with Erdem is that she said Danielle Santarelli came in and made us believe that we could be champions.
That's the mental roadblock a lot of teams face, where you're so close but you just can't get over that hump. And a lot of that is mental. You need someone to come in and tell you that you can do it, make you believe that you can do it. Santarelli stepped into this team and he only thought it. He knew that this team could be that good with the talent that they have, the potential that they have, and the pieces that they have together, working so well as a unit. It's not just one person. Yes, Melissa Vargas is an insane player, one of the best in the world, but this was a team effort to get to this point. It wasn't just the offense from her. It was a defense that stood out this entire tournament, keeping balls alive, allowing that offense to work, just a complete team effort.
Don't want to talk over their party. Getting ready for the awards, so much ahead. Medal presentation, hey there. What a year he has had. The gold medal in 2022 with Serbia, and then the gold medal here at Volleyball Nations League.
It's been exciting for Santarelli too. Right when he came into this team, he was talking about the fans and just how attracted they are to this national team, and saying, you know, we're going to do our best to return that love to you and really prove that we can be the team that you think we can be as well. So exciting for this Turkish volleyball fans who show up to every single game. Doesn't matter what city it's in. They will come in waves, so many of them packed into arenas. So exciting for them as well to see this team they've supported for so long finally get that gold.
The fans aren't moving. They want to be part of the party also. When you look back, Emily, throughout Turkey's journey, we started Volleyball Nations League both in Nagoya, Japan and in Antalya, Turkey. What did you notice about this team at the very beginning of this journey at the end of May?
What I noticed from the team in the beginning was just how much raw talent they had, but they were definitely still putting that together, figuring out the lineup that worked for them, you know, which pieces were going.
That's pretty darn good.
Shin Yue. Presenting the award, Daniel Scott, 5-time Olympian. The best libero from Turkey, #1, Gizem Orge. please welcome the 2023 VNL silver medalist, Team China. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 2023 VNL gold medalists, Team Turkey. Let's give it up for our 2023 VNL champions. The gold medals will be presented by Alexander Bordicic, FIVB Second Executive Vice President and CEV President, as well as Mehmet Akif Ustandar, Turkey Volleyball Federation President. Receiving the gold medals, captain number 14, Ida Erdem. Head coach, Mr. Daniele Santarelli. Number 99, Ebra Kanakurt. Number 22, Ilkin Aydin. Number 19, Osli Kalash. Number 18, Sera Gunesh. Number 16, Saliha Shahin. Number 12, Elif Shahin. Number 11, Daria Jebigiolu. Number 7, Hande Baladin. Number 5, Aika Akach. Number 4, Melissa Vargas. Number 3, Jansu Osbai. Number 2, Simge Okus. And number 1, Gizem Orge. And now, Mr. Cristobal Marte Hofis will present the 2023 VNL Trophy to Team Turkey. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2023 VNL champions!
Congratulations to Turkey for an incredible campaign.
From the moment they started, incredible run for this Turkey team.
Thank you so much for joining us. Can't wait to see you last year. Turkey, gold medal.